Hello, everybody, and welcome to Europa Universalis 4. So, I haven't uploaded on my channel in a long time. I've done a few streams in the past few days, but I haven't particularly uploaded on my channel. Couldn't think of anything to upload. You know, the usual. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start playing Europa Universalis 4. This is a game I love. I have like 1,700 hours in it, and I thought that, hey, I mean, I could probably make a few series on this, and if not, make like a ton of series on it. So I thought that the Golden Century Spanish DLC is coming out in approximately 10 days from now, and that will be a good place to start on Castile and Aragon or Portugal as a playthrough. But I thought that since right now that's not out, and I wanted to start now on December 1st, I would rather start in not Portugal, Poland, because the last DLC also included Poland in it, specifically the Poland patch, and I thought that, hey, why not, right? So, I, uh, I decided that, um, sorry about that, I decided that since I'm starting a YouTube series, I also wanted to get as many achievements as possible because I am an achievement hunter. I love getting achievements. And so I created a new Steam account and shared my games with this Steam account so that I can actually do that because I have a ton of achievements on my other one. When Władysław the Third fell in battle in Varna, both Poland and Hungary were robbed of their kings in one stroke. Without leadership, it is now up to the nobles of the realm to appoint a new ruler. The most natural successor, Kamiras Jugalian, has made Grand Duke of Lithuania 4 years prior. Crowning him would, however, require reaching an agreement that is both acceptable to Kamiras, the Lithuanian, and the Polish nobles. Yada yada yada. Crimean Khanate, Muscovy. Um, mhm, mhm, mhm. Just a lot of stuff there. I would read all of it, but I don't feel like it. So, it is November 11th, 1444, as it is every single start date. And um, as you can see, Poland starts in a pretty okay situation. We have Mazovia as a vassal. Um, our economy isn't awful, but it's not necessarily good. And we're around fifth development away from becoming a great power. Um, our mission, we have a custom mission tree that's actually pretty long, which is good. And the probably worst thing that we have right now is that our Volhynia, I think that's what it is, area is all Orthodox. Um, let's see, was I right? Let's just add red, Ruthania. Glacia Volhynia, yeah. So all of this area is Orthodox, and we are not Orthodox, meaning that a good 25% of our country is Orthodox. Luckily, we're better than Lithuania up here, whose country seems to be like 90% Orthodox. So, to start off with, um, we're gonna get a royal marriage with Lithuania. Bohemia also likes us, so let's try to get a royal marriage and see if we can claim his throne. The only thing is we might be attacked by Austria if we go to war with Bohemia, which would not be good. Set our rivals, Denmark, Hungary, and Teutonic Order. I don't see anything wrong with those. And we have a 12 stack that I'll move up here, and we have a 9 stack that I need to train more for that I'll move here for now. Alright. I'll see how my economy's doing next turn before I hire any things. There we go, there's one achievement. I know it's an easy achievement to get, but hey, why not, right? An alliance from Bohemia. No, not yet. Not yet, trust me. Alliance from Lithuania. Sounds good to me. And let's see. There's also the fact that they. Alright, we need to make sure that we get the Jugellian first off, before we can claim their throne. I also need to make sure that we have more prestige than they do, and we don't exactly have the most prestige right now. Okay, it doesn't look like I can get. I would do these, but these take prestige away from me, so I'll do it in a little bit. Let's go up to speed 4, right? Might as well. I usually play on speed 5 because I'm crazy like that, but I thought that since this is a playthrough through YouTube, it's not as um, helpful. Not necessarily helpful, but it's not as good to watch a series on complete 5 speed. There's of course times where you can go into 5 speed, but doing 5 speed the whole time is just not exactly the most enjoyable to watch. I start building a spy network there. Oh, I just realized my outliner's not there. That's an issue. Merchants. Let's send one to collect in Krakow. So the sooner I get the Jugellian, the better. So, obviously, if you guys see something that you don't like how I'm playing, I'm not the best EU4 player in the world. Um, I'm not exactly amazing at EU4. I mean, I'd consider myself good at EU4. I do have um, 1600 or over 1600 hours in it, which most of them are me playing in Iron Man, and so obviously I'm not like awful at the game. I have played the game to completion multiple times. I'm just not like the people that you see that go conquering the whole world and converting it all. So there we go. Successor of Władysław III. The death of the childless King Władysław III on the battlefield of Varna split the union between Poland and Hungary and left Poland in an interregnum. His brother Kamiras, the Grand Duke of Lithuania, was asked by the Polish nobility to assume the throne, but found the conditions unacceptable. In 1447, after 3 years of negotiations, Kamiras was finally crowned King of Poland on his own terms and ruled both kingdoms as a union. It's only 1445, but hey, what can you say? Elective monarchy in Poland. On the death of the last pious monarch in 1370, the Polish nobles began drawing on the ancient claims of the historical precedent to assert their independence from the monarchy. At first, only a small part of the Szlachta, noble class, would assert this privilege to choose the next king. Yada yada yada. But eventually, the right to elect king ruler of Poland was extended to the Polish nobles. Keep in mind that in Poland, nobility was inherited by all children of an entitled person. So, at its peak, 500,000 Poles would claim a voice in the election, by far the widest possible franchise in Renaissance Europe, and possibly the largest democratic system until American and French republics. True royal elections began in 1573 at the election of Henry of Valois. Since foreign princes were always claiming the Polish throne anyway, why not have nobles choose among them? During the Commonwealth period, the kings of Poland and grand princes of Lithuania were elected by noble gatherings at the field of Wola, just outside of Warsaw. Tens of thousands of nobles could be expected to attend, and the richest magnates would mingle with the poorest counts in exchange for favors and votes. The first election took 4 days to conclude. Future ones would be smaller and over a day or two, and these events would be full of parties, fairs, and armed men. While the election was going on, royal power would be vested in an interrex, a temporary regent, usually the primate of Warsaw, who would oversee the voting. We'll trust this gem and switch to an elective monarchy. We now have a union with um with Lithuania. And let's see. It would be good if we could get a if we could get someone on the throne of Bohemia, but they do have more prestige than I do, which is not necessarily good. Let's see, let's rival the Ottomans. Who do you hate? You hate a few people. I'll rival the Ottomans. Alright. Yes, I'll arrange a ball. Does that actually give me... Aha! So I can claim the throne now. That was a perfect event to get. Alright, let's fabricate a claim real quick on the Teutonic Order. And I will do that, so then I have an open diplomat if Bohemia gets my throne. If they don't, of course, I will just ally them, and then that will be that. Kind of hoping that they actually hate Austria, because if they hate Austria, that makes things easier. Except they don't hate Austria, so. There's a new leader in the Palatinate, von Wittelsbach. Honestly, Austria's probably going to be come in no matter what, which I honestly can't handle. There's no way. I mean, I have what, like probably around 30, 40,000 something troops compared to Austria, who has that by himself on top of Bohemia, Hungary, Brandenburg. I don't know. There's not really a point of it. I'm just gonna offer alliance. When that would have been a good idea would be if Bohemia had rivaled Austria, but I don't think that obviously didn't happen in this run. So what can you do? And at the rate we're going right now, Bohemia might not even get a Jagiellon in their throne. Pomerania doesn't seem like they don't have a bad ruler. Let's see. I need to train. Oh, look at that! I happen to have gotten a Jagiellon. Let's send manpower. Make Moldavia march. And hey, I mean, we already have 3 vassals. Getting more would be slightly annoying to deal with. Oh crap, I didn't mean to make 2 there. Alright. There's a new ruler in Riga. So, I haven't actually played Poland much this run. I've played it once or twice. And I don't know if Danzig is an event in itself or I attack and then release Danzig. I think it's an event in itself that I need to wait for, that I should wait for. But I have never actually. Well, I have actually gotten the Danzig event before. I just don't remember it. So my ultimate goal in this series is probably um, obviously to form the Commonwealth, and then probably after forming the Commonwealth, I hope to take out the Ottomans as a major target, and then expand into Eastern Europe and Asia back here. Basically become Russia, like Russia was, except we own Prussia now. That isn't to say I won't expand into Germany, but you know, I'll choose to expand more towards the Russia area than I will towards others. So I can influence my subjects. So let's stop improving with Mazovia real quick and influence them. Influence my other subject. Now they both have over 200 opinion. I'm going to lose a stability here that I actually can afford to get back by revoking March status for you. There we go. And let's get that back. And now let's extort my estates. There we go. There's a good 300 monarch points that I wouldn't have gotten for a while. Burghers have low influence. And it's gonna have to stay that way. Turco-Polish tension. Poland and the Ottoman Empire came into conflict in the late 1670s. Yeah, okay, that's the right time period. And 80s when the Cossacks and the Poland part of Ukraine submitted to the Ottoman Empire and called for Tatar aid against Poland. Victories won by Hetman Jan Sobieski only temporarily forestalled the threat, and in 1672 the Commonwealth faced a major invasion by the Ottoman Empire. The fall of the Kiev border fortress in Kamenik Podolsky was followed by the humiliating peace of Bukasas. Wow. In 1683, Sobieski led a relief army to Vienna, besieged by the Ottomans. As the supreme commander of the Allied forces, won a resounding victory that marked the beginning of the Ottoman withdrawal from Europe. So I gained some manpower and a claim on Silistre. Silistre. I realize that that is like a Turkish name, so it wouldn't be pronounced like it would be in France, but hey, what can you do? It would be cool if like Karl Julian on Bohemia's throne just like died right now, and then it was a succession war. But he's 19, so that's like literally impossible. All right. I will annex you as soon as I possibly can, but for now, I'll improve with you more. You only have the Livonian Order as an ally, so I'm going to set the Livonian Order as provinces of vital interest. And hopefully when Danzig rises up, they'll take as much of the Livonian Order as possible. Do you have permanent claims on these? No. Alright. There's Bohemia's Hussite event. Hey, but if he died right now, it'd still be a succession war. That I would almost 100% win. If I got Bohemia, that would be amazing. Could expand my influence out into Germany, or at least German lands. Okay, a bunch of leader changes in 1448. So to form Poland-Lithuania, we need an admin tech of 10, which you get in around 1510. A stab of 1, that's not that hard to get. And I need to own Warsaw, Danzig, Marienburg, which is alright. Okay, so I'm gonna actually end the episode here. I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video where most likely Danzig will pop up and we shall take over the Teutonic Order. Thank you for watching.